Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away. On my way to where the air is sweet. Where the air is sweet. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? How to get to Sesame Street? Yeah! If I got a nickel for every single time an articulated Elmo action figure releases, I'd have 1 nickel, which is weird because it only happened one time, and they used the model from that Disney Junior robot show for some reason.
Hey!
But fear not me lads, because it looks like I'm gonna have 2 nickels since Blokees just collab with Sesame Street to make articulated model kits. For now they only have 1 wave, which consists of 4 characters. The second wave is coming very soon. The first wave consists of Elmo, Cookie Monster, Big Bird, and this fairy girl that I never really cared about. Oh, it's Abby, sorry. But I only bought Elmo because I'm broke. Nah, I'm kidding. It's because Elmo's my favorite Sesame Street character and one of my favorite characters of all time in fiction, which is weird, but hey man, I grew up watching Sesame Street. It's emotional attachment. Anyways, I accidentally smashed the box, but I'll show you all the front, the 2 sides, the back, the bottom, the top. It's all destroyed, I'm sorry. I swear guys, I don't actually unbox my toys like Lamar Wilson does. As I said, this is a model kit, so here are the instructions, pretty plain and simple as you can see. And then we can finally go to the figure itself, which, let's just get it out of the way. Sculpting and paint, incredible. What I mean by incredible paint is not that it's, you know, complicated since it is Elmo, but it's durable and does the job. With the sculpting that they have here, they sure did capture the fur very well. Keep in mind, this was less than $7, and it still manages to look like an import figure. I mean, this thing just goes in scale with SH Figuarts. I also really love the plastic that they use, same plastic that they use for the Transformers one, which is really durable and just feels good in your hand. Now, this is a $7 figure, as I said, so don't go expecting some amazing Yamaguchi type of articulation. And speaking of articulation, I'll talk about that a bit later on. For now, let's talk about the accessories. For a really cheap figure, I'm kind of surprised that they actually did put any accessories in. It comes with alternate googly eyes, which is fun. Comes with a backpack that you can actually wear and open up, and a cute little book. Sadly, it did not come with any stand. I would have loved to do some running poses with Elmo, but I can't. Which is a good thing why you can use the Transformer stand. These Transformer stands surprisingly fit perfectly on Elmo. The smaller hole in his foot works for the regular size Blokees, and the bigger hole on his foot works for the classic class Transformer stand. One other thing I'd also like to mention is that his backpack can open up so you can fit 1 accessories in. So for example, if you're not using the boat, you can put it inside. And for example, his alternate eyes, scared of losing him? Don't be, just put it inside the backpack. But as I said, the backpack can't fit 2 accessories at the same time, so you're gonna have to either choose from the book or the eyes. On to the articulation. Blokees have really good quality control, so these joints are not too tight and not too loose. Perfectly balanced, feels so solid, even if you shake them, they won't budge. On to the movements, the head is on a ball joint, but even if it's on a ball joint, the head can't really move side to side, but it can look up pretty far, and down not so far. Shoulders can move up and down and spin around. A bend and swivel on the elbows, a swivel on both arms. Legs go on a ball joint so it can do a very nice spread, kicks up this far and kicks back that far. A bend and a nice swivel on the knee, and a ball joint on the foot. As you can see, that's pretty good articulation for a $7 or less figure. You could get him to some good poses if you're creative enough. If I did have a complaint for the articulation, I guess I wish Elmo could, you know, bend his head side to side. I wish his wrist and arms go on a ball joint just like the Transformers Blokees does, but I guess this works pretty well. Though I can't complain too much because it's either this or the Mecha Elmo, which is probably like $200. Or wait, I forgot to mention the Nendroid, which is probably $40 to $60. Now tell me which one's worth it. This figure for less than $7 or that for like $40 or $60. I'm choosing the Blokees. I'ma just quickly grab Optimus Prime so I can compare the sizes a little bit, and I'ma grab the Hulk also because he's from a different Blokees series. As you can see, almost slightly a little bigger. Overall, for a less than $7 fully articulated Elmo figure that we haven't gotten in decades, or a while I guess, it's really worth it, bro. Now, if you want a fully articulated Elmo figure, there's only 3 options, really, unless there's a secret 4th or 5th option that I've never seen. I heard NECA was making Sesame Street figures, but only Bert and Ernie has surfaced so far. Okay, future me editing this video, as you can see, there was a big bird there and a Count Chocula dude. And I was so wrong. Now, this Blokees Elmo is a part of Wave 1, which consists of Cookie Monster, Elmo, Abby, and Big Bird. There's a second wave coming, which has Count Dracula, I think that's what his name, I was about to say Count Chocula, Ernie, Bert, and Oscar. And oh my gosh, I'm such a big fan of Sesame Street and their character design, so I might considering, getting them all. Until next time, folks, this figure is a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Elmo's gonna tell you to subscribe, because Wild Timers is the best YouTuber ever.